Alright, for my reading log number 5, I chose to do Are You Ready to Play Outside? It's on the Theodore Seuss book list. It's by Mo Willems, both written and illustrated. The publishing company is Hyperion Books for Children, and the copyright is 2008, and it's about 57 pages long, give or take one or two, just depending on what copy you get. The book follows this elephant and this piggy, and they're best friends, and they decide that they want to go play outside one day, but when they're having fun initially outside, like, nothing can stop them. They're having a blast. Then it starts to rain, like it's never rained before, and the piggy gets super sad about it, and it ends up having like an awful day. But then they decide that they're going to have a great time after seeing these two worms. They see that they're having a blast, so they're like, oh, we can have a blast too, we just need to think positive about it. So they end up playing outside, and they absolutely love it. They're having a blast, they're splashing around. Then it stops raining, and the piggy actually gets super sad because it's no longer raining. But then the elephant comes up with he says, do not worry, Piggy, I have a plan. And through illustrations, we see that, oh, it starts to rain again, but we don't really know how. It turns out that it is the elephant. And the piggy says, elephants make the best friends. The illustrations for this book are just really simple and, like, just kind of go throughout, but without the illustrations, this book would be incomplete. Because since it is the genre of like a children's book, picture book, the pictures are required, especially in the end, because without the picture, we wouldn't know that the elephant is actually the one creating the rain. And then, as for like the theme of this book, I think the theme is quite simple. That you can find joy out of anything as long as you have like really good friends and you have a positive attitude. Like what the piggy and the elephant did. They both were able to find positives in it, and they ended up having a great time in the rain. As for why it's important for them to read in school, I think it's important, especially for like the younger age, because this is like probably like a 4 to 7 year old book. It's important because you can learn, like, you don't have to have these elaborate things to have a good time. You just need some really good friends, and you can make the best out of it. I think it also teaches you to really think about what makes a good friend, and like you can do the simplest things. If your friend is being sad, you can go over to find something that they really like, and if they're having a bad day, oh, bring it up, and then they can have a great day. Kind of what the elephant did for the piggy. He knew he wanted it to rain, so he did a simple thing by making it rain with his trunk. As for the task that I was thinking about doing in my class, since it probably would be like a kindergarten first grade classroom, is have like the piggy and the elephant cut out, and they have to write down like what makes a good friend on a body part, and they slowly will assemble their piggies and elephants together, whichever they chose. And then we could all gather as a classroom, and we could put like a word cloud up, and we'd have everyone say like what they think a good friend is, and then we could print that word cloud out and hang it in our classroom. So everyone throughout the whole year would then have a reference as what does make a good piggy. Awesome, thank you.